Well, folks, we're excited. This is a really brilliant offer. I was lucky enough to grab one of the samples of these 3 months ago when they said it was coming back. Folks, this is RCA's Swivel Surge. You know what this is gonna do? This is gonna take 2 outlets and turn it into 6. It's brilliant. You know when you look under the table, under the desk, the counter, and it's just a mess of wires everywhere? We're gonna make sure they're all organized. We're gonna make sure now that your furniture can sit flat against that wall without all of these poking into the back of it. It's a brilliant product, and for one day only, this 5-star rated customer pick is $34.95, free shipping and handling, 2 flexible payments. If you've never seen these before, it's such a simple darn product, but it is such a great product. 1,000 to go around. The lovely Lori Leland is here for the majority of the hour. You've got some good stuff in this hour.
I know, isn't it so exciting? We've got some really good, useful, practical things for you and for your home. And I love this coming to us from RCA. You're getting a 2-pack today. We all know we have so many devices that need to be plugged in. Our today's special coming up, laptop needs to be plugged in, right? You're gonna need to plug in your desktop. You're gonna need to plug in your router. You need to plug in the lamp behind the couch. But the problem is, when these things or devices are plugged in, they stick out so far, it's gonna take up a lot of real estate in your home. When you have that 90-degree swivel, look at this, you can just swivel this back and now it's completely and totally out of the way. But genius. It's absolutely brilliant. And this is also coming to us from RCA. So this is a company we know and love. They've been around since 1919. Talk about making life easier. This is not only expanding 2 simple outlets now to 6, so it's doing a little magic trick right there in your home, giving you all the extra outlets you need. This is also offering for you grounding and surge protection. So that's built right in. So you talked about the problem, and I just want to focus in on the table here really quickly. If you've ever had to deal with what I call the spaghetti, right? And a lot of us have done the power strip thing. Now, by the way, many of these don't have surge protection. Right. So just be informed about what you have in your home, and we're going to get into that in a little bit more detail. But these power strips, they have a long cable attached to them. So that simply means all of your devices now are getting tangled up on the floor. That's what happens. Some of these devices' cables aren't long enough to reach all the way down to the floor. So what do we try to do? Well, we try to prop this up like this, and then it falls down. This is a dusty mess. You try to get this organized, to get it clean, to get in and out of this, but you can't reach it with your brand new RCA sockets. Look at this. This is just a wall tap design. So all you do is plug it in to any of your double outlets, and it instantly turns them into 6. But then with that 90-degree swivel, it simply means it's gonna fit all sizes. Put your bigger bricks either at the bottom or at the top right here, and you've got that great swivel getting all of those cables and wires conveniently and neatly out of the way.
Guys, we're gonna put a 5-minute clock on the screen. We have, with everyone on the phone line, about 700 now left. Obviously, they're going quickly. It's just on the essentials list. It's the first time in a long time we've ever had anything like this. Again, I grabbed one of the samples when they showed it to me a couple months back. Love it. It's just, you know, this, when Lori shows this problem, we can all relate to it. And you know, it was my dad years ago that used to get on me, because the reality is when you've got that tangle of cables, it's dangerous.
It could be a fire hazard.
Absolutely.
Right? It really could be. This is such an organized way for you to now be able to reach and find that outlet that you want to unplug without having to go through all of these cables and wires, all of the spaghetti, as I like to call it. So you have 6 swiveling outlets, 3 on each side, totally brilliant. That sleek, streamlined, space-saving design, say that 3 times fast. You also have outlets that are moving for you 90 degrees from side to side. So whatever your situation is, if this is behind a couch, if it's behind a chair, if you're using this in your kitchen, behind appliances, you're gonna love it. 1,200 joules of surge protection. So this has a $300,000 warranty, basically, on any of the devices that are plugged into this. And a lot of us think of power surges being associated with violent lightning storms, but you know what? Power surges can happen anytime, anywhere. No matter where you live, they could happen. And they could fry your devices. So this is gonna be the ultimate way to make sure, with those 2 great little convenient lights right there, as soon as you plug this in, you know this is working for you to maintain that power to your devices without having to go through that surge. This is going to protect them, and it's warranted to do so up to $300,000.
So that surge protection is as important as the clever design, the swiveling 90 degrees. It's as important as that, because we're plugging in maybe our computer, maybe our all-in-one, maybe our TV, plugging in things that we don't want to be damaged. So this, with the surge protection, is that premium feature from a company that we've grown up with, RCA. RCA and a product that has that genius design to it. Can you buy similar things? Yes, but if you do some research like I did online before the show, they're just more money. So I'm all about the bargain, to be honest with you. I get that from my dad as well. This at $34.95 is such a killer deal. For two of them, remember, we're gonna pay the shipping and handling, and you can do it on 2 flex pay. So if there's a space in your home, it might be in the office, it might be in the study, it might be in the living room, it might be in the bedroom where you've got everything plugged in, there's too many cables, or maybe you just need extra sockets. This takes 2 and turns it into 6, and no more protruding. Because as you showed, Lori, when you're plugging everything in, it sticks out. Now it sits to the side.
So this is gonna save you so much space in your home, and I love this because right here, we're gonna show you on this chair with that outlet, look at how much real estate these plugs take up because they're jutting out. With your brand new RCA, all you do is swivel it to the side, and now you can have that chair as close to the wall as you want it to be. This is already a hugely rated customer pick at hsn.com, so buy with confidence. Again, a giant name brand. This is RCA with that surge protection and the convenience of having the additional outlets. This is so convenient for everyone. And you talked about the different rooms of your home.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be able to use this again in the kitchen. You're gonna be able to use this in the bathroom. I know in my bathroom, I have my hairdryer. Yep. I have my flat iron. I have my curling iron. I have all of my devices plugged in. How inconvenient and annoying is it to have to unplug one thing in order to be able to plug in something else? Well, you don't have to deal with that when you have 6 outlets. It's so much more convenient. What about in the kitchen? When you have these tall appliances and you want to sit them right up next to the wall, but you just don't have a lot of counter space. This is going to sit flush because you don't have, again, those outlets, you know, and the things plugged into the outlets pushing out into it. They virtually disappear off to the side. So this is so brilliant. It's so space saving. It's going to save your devices in case of those, you know, power surges that happen all the time. And talk about organization and just being able to access things. How many times have you tried to reach down behind a couch and you're dealing with something that's like this? You just can't find the cord that you're looking for or the device that you're looking for. And let's face it, we have so much stuff that needs to charge these days. You need to charge your chargers, your portable chargers, right? You need to charge your DVD players, which, by the way, we have coming up together
1 a.m.
1 a.m., so that's awesome. Your home phones need to be plugged in at all times. So that's something that needs to stay plugged in. All of the things in our lives, they need to be plugged in. They need power. And especially if you have that older home where you just have the double outlets and they're very sparse throughout your home, this is gonna do that little magic trick, and it's gonna turn 2 into 6 simply and easily with the RCA.
You said it though, everything's gotta be plugged in. We have so many things that need plugging in. So that's why we all buy the extension strips.
Exactly.
Because we need that extra capacity and capability. Now, rather than buying that, now you're getting this, but not one of them. You get 2 complete sets for that price. It's the lowest price it's ever been. It's the lowest price that it will be. That's why it's a 1 day only. Right now, with everybody calling in, about 400 or 350 left. That's it. And there's no advanced orders or back orders on this. It's just a simple product that helps. It's one of life hacks. It's a life hack, as it were.
It is a life hack.
Something like this.
Sure, it's one of those, wow, I wish I had had that for the last 5 years, but now I'm so glad it's available on HSN in a 2-pack here today. Again, read the customer reviews. This is going to restore space back into your home. It'll organize your cables and wires. It's not that spaghetti mess that we're all so used to. And your cables are not dragging on the floor any longer. All you do is plug it into any standard outlet. You're going to be able to see those 2 glowing lights illuminating, knowing that your surge protection is working, that this is a grounded outlet. So you're not worried about even your really expensive high-end devices. Plugging those into this are going to be just fine, safe and secure. You're getting more outlets than ever before. And my favorite is that swivel, because with the swivel now, you can easily access all of the things that you want to be able to access, and it doesn't take up that valuable space in your home.
If you look online at hsn.com, if you've got a chance as you're ordering, just look at the reviews. You know, literally, I think all but 1 review is perfect 5-star. So there's 12 5-star reviews, and I believe 1 or 2 4-star. Universally, people love it, because it's just, instead of buying that, you'll buy this, because that doesn't solve all the problems this does, and this allows you to plug everything in. We don't have to kind of pick and choose between what we need. And remember, if God forbid there's a surge, it's it's not gonna damage anything, hence the warranty.
Exactly, and look at all the different shapes and sizes of all the things I have plugged in. Some of the larger bricks. Yeah. Again, you just wanna either position those at the top or at the bottom. So I've got this larger one. I was able to pop right up here at the top and then flatten it right out just like this, so it's not taking up that valuable countertop space. It's not poking into the back of your couch. You can access it, grab it, unplug anything or plug it in so much more easily when you have this system. And with a 2-pack, oh my gosh.
You're covered.
Get one for the kitchen. You're gonna love one in the bathroom. You've got the shaver, the electric toothbrush, all that stuff needs to be plugged in. This is your way to organize